Hey, Jody. Hey, Jody, good to see you. How you doing, mate? Yeah, good to see you too. What have you been up to, mate? Nah, nothing, mate. Lockdown. Sucks, eh? Yeah, I know, sucks, eh? What you wearing today? Oh, I'm wearing my Casio GA2100. Snap! Me too! I picked up one of those mod kits for it as well. You know, the ones that turn it into a Rolex Submariner. What? No, you mean a Rolex Submariner? Yeah, alright. Yeah, alright. Good luck with your mods, mate. See ya. Weirdo. Hello and welcome to Just One More Watch. Yes, indeed, when the Casio GA2100 came out, all the blue-shirted people of the world thought, hey, this looks a little bit like an AP Royal Oak. I wonder if I can mod it to make it look more like an AP Royal Oak. But then again, the world isn't just full of blue-shirted people, is it? There are the occasional red shirts that thought, hey, I wonder if I can mod this to make it look more like a Rolex Submariner. Were they right all along? Is the Casio SubmarinOak actually the watch that we all needed in our lives? We're about to find out. I purchased one of these Submariner kits on AliExpress, where else, and I paid $86 delivered. I note with gritted teeth that they've actually reduced the price to about $64, and they have added a couple of new bicoloured bezel options. I'll leave a link to the kit in the description of the video, of course. Let's flip the camera to see if this kit actually works, or it should be sent straight back to hell from whence it came. Okay, here is today's mule, today's test rig, my trusty old GA2100. This will be the third different mod kit that I've had on it. Now, anybody else got that slight expansion of the case there? Little winglets? Maybe it's me because I've modded this one back and forth a couple of times, but please leave me a comment, let me know if your G-Shock Casio Oak has put on weight. In case you've forgotten, that's what it looks like on wrist. It looks pretty good. It is wide, but it is slim, and it is light coming in there on the scales at bang on 53 grams. Let's see how this new kit compares. So, I can't complain about what they give you. They give you not one, not two, but three screwdrivers. These are super easy. Nobody needs instructions on how this works. It's just a run through and to see what it actually looks like on me. Bi-directional bezel, so you ain't going to be timing any dives with this one. I'm not sure how many people would have been timing dives with a modded Casio in the first place. So, two parts basically, the head, the bezel, and the bracelet. This is a standard common or garden Rolex Submariner alike bracelet. We do have screw lengths though, but we don't have a glide lock system, just 3 holes of micro adjust. Right, that's it peeled. Let's get on to stripping the old G-Shock. They make it easy for you. Anyone would have thought that they were anticipating these being modded by giving quick release spring bars. 18mm spring bars though means there's not too much modification if you're outside of the kits that are available. 4 screws, 1 in each corner. You pop off that resin bezel shroud, and there we are, one naked Casio Oak. And there we are, that's what it looks like with that Submariner-alike case around the outside of it. Once again, 4 screws. They supply you with 4 stainless steel screws because the black ones that come with the Casio Oak would have looked faintly ridiculous. That's easy, that's on. Now the bracelet attaches at the normal spot on those end links, but using these 2 kind of straight through screws. So hollow screws. It's going to need 2 screwdrivers. That's why they supply you those extra screwdrivers, 1 at each end, as you can see here laying flat on my desk. I've now had a few of these watches that require that screwdriver either side. They're a little bit fiddly, a little bit tricky, but in theory they do hold on better than just a standard screw link. One side's done. I actually unscrewed the bracelet, popped that off, did the right thing, and screwed down the other one. Again, pretty easy. A little bit of a fiddle. It took me 5 minutes or so because I've got big fat fingers, but I got it done eventually, no problems at all. And that is pretty much it. All that remains to be done is to size it according to my own wrist. You see it on wrist there though, it looks quite big. Screw lengths, dead easy to size, so I took 2 out on either side, and there is the finished article. Now, I must say, I'll leave my cynicism to one side for the moment. I think it looks a lot better than I was anticipating it to look anyway. I'm pleased with my choice. I went for the black one on the basis that I've got that black and white G-Shock, and it would go well with the kind of black, white, silver look and the black bezel insert. As I said, there's some bicolour ones out there if you want to go a little bit funky, or if you have got a funkier coloured Casio than I have. The bidirectional bezel, yeah, you're not going to be timing too much. Still got access to all the buttons though, the light buttons, the mode buttons, etc, etc, no problems at all. And in some ways the fact that the case is now silver stainless steel means that the buttons integrate better than they used to. Visually anyway, it now looks more like a factory item in some ways, at least from the side. Not a lot of articulation though from those first links, which is beginning to worry me, especially considering how long those end link mid links protrude. Let's get the calipers out and have a look. Have a measure, and oh my god, that is terrifying. That is 59 millimeters effective lug to lug. Now, we all know that lug to lug is the key dimension. 46 mm in diameter, yeah, alright, that's big, but not completely unwieldy given that it was about 45 mm in the first place, just with the resin shroud. But 48 mm lug to lug. At least it's still slim though at 12.3, and hey, it's got something in common with the Rolex Submariner, coming in at almost exactly the same weight as the Rolex, around 147 grams. And there it is, back on wrist, and it is frankly enormous and unwearable as a consequence. It's really loose. Why are you wearing it so loose, Jody, you idiot? You already showed us those 3 holes of micro adjust in the bracelet clasp earlier. Aha, I did, but look at that. Who designed that? This is not the first watch that I've seen that on. Those 2 Yilang tritium things had this. Why bother creating a clasp with micro adjustment potential when the link that fits into the bracelet clasp renders that micro adjust null and void? So, what do I think of this mod overall then? Well, I think it looks okay, and if you're a guy or a girl with a 9-inch wrist, then perhaps this is going to be fantastic for you. If you're not, it's the mod that nobody asked for, it's poorly executed, and it is quite possibly the worst mod ever. So there you have it, a fairly easy set of mods today. What did you reckon to the outcome? If you're into the Casio, why not check out my long-term update or the new hotly anticipated half metal versions. Thanks for watching, I'll see you soon.